Our story takes place in modern-day Istanbul. 2001, The Chronic. Istanbul was the home of many artists, but none were as brilliant as the taxidermist named Little T. He was a modest man with a young wife and an apprentice. The taxidermist's wife was as young as could be, a mere 15 years old and named Brown Sugar. She was a young maiden, but nonetheless, the old apprentice wanted to see her undress. The apprentice was old and tall, a little over 40, and named Paul. He certainly was a creepy fellow.
Yo, Paul, want some eggs? I'm cooking some.
The only thing I want for breakfast is that booty. And if you deny me that booty, I will die of heartbreak.
Brown Sugar struggled and struggled, but could not resist the temptations of the much older Paul.
Get away from me, Paul. I am a faithful wife, and I will not make love to another man.
No woman can ever resist the musty scent of Paul Byzantium.
At this moment, Paul kissed Brown Sugar so passionately that the 15-year-old girl fell in love with the 40-year-old Paul.
Okay, Paul, I will make sweet love to you, but my husband must be gone, and it must be on my terms.
Whatever you require, my love. Night at the club, she was spotted by a DJ truly swagged out. He sagged his baggy pants low and his hat to the side. I promise you, this man had no pride. He was doing his set and spinning beats fast, when all of a sudden, his look he had cast on the young Brown Sugar. Brown Sugar was twerking and bouncing that beauty up and down the dance floor. DJ Vickalicious was in love and he dropped the microphone. Later that night, outside Little T's window, DJ Vickalicious was spinning the fattest beat just for Brown Sugar.
Yo, Brown Sugar, is that DJ spinning that love song for you?
He might be. What of it? That homie is whack, yo.
DJ Vickalicious was profoundly in love and brought Brown Sugar chains and diamond rings. Brown Sugar did not care about the DJ, but she was in love with Paul. So Paul and she devised a plan to get a chance to make love to a man.
Little T, God has told me a terrible infection. Ebola! You must build a small boat for our escape!
Oh God, oh Jesus, my beautiful young 15-year-old wife. Are you absolutely positive about the infection?
I am 100% sure, sir.
What am I to do, my poor 15-year-old wife?
There's one thing you could do. Run to the store and gather supplies and build a taxidermy boat.
The foolish taxidermist went to buy boat supplies. Brown Sugar and Paul's plan was in action. Later that night, they climbed into the boat to wait out the flood. But little did Little T know, Paul and Brown Sugar were climbing down from the boat for some sexy time.
Come on, Sugar, let's get crazy.
Make love to me, Paul.
And so the 40-year-old man made passionate love to a 15-year-old child. But all of a sudden, they heard DJ Vickalicious spinning hot beats, proclaiming his love for the 15-year-old Brown Sugar.
Please, Brown Sugar, I want your 15-year-old lips.
That DJ will wake my husband if I do not quit his pestering.
Quickly get rid of him and bring your 15-year-old body back here.
Okay, I will kiss you, but if I do, you must leave now.
Anything for those 15-year-old lips.
And so, as DJ Vickalicious leaned in for the 15-year-old's lips, she leaned her rear end out the window.
How dare you stick your arse in my face? I'm a respected DJ.
As the DJ stormed off, he devised a plan, and he went to buy a knife. Back at the house, the DJ started to spin beats again.
Oh God, not this fool again.
Go silence him, my 15-year-old lover.
Okay, but you come with. Okay, I will kiss you.
Fergalicious went on to spend the fattest beats in all of Istanbul, although he suffered from chronic pink eye. Paul was sentenced to life in jail without parole for statutory rape, but it still wasn't as bad as being stabbed in the ass. Little T and Brown Sugar attended marriage counseling and worked out their differences. They're expecting their first child in June! But little do they know, it's Paul's